Okay, so we'll see how much I can film up close. I know a lot of people have issues when they're going to mount that the horse tends to want to step away from whatever they're on, moving their hindquarters, moving the front end, or going too far. Yesterday in working with this horse, I wasn't riding, but just simulating as if I were to mount with the saddle on, and the trigger for her was reaching for the stirrup. So again, recognizing that when the horse is offering that unwanted behavioral response, that it is reflecting their mental state. So if the horse is already stepping away from you or moving backwards or showing other avoidant defensive brace behavior, won't step forward to the 9 block, then, and if you're looking to just kind of hurry through that or manhandle through that to get on so then you can fix it, you need to know you're teaching that horse to contain, and I'm going to say in the reasonable way that it's showing that it's having a problem. And eventually, as you start riding, that's going to come spilling out in a more dramatic manner that most people wouldn't like to have. So anyways, as I'm asking this mare to step up, the goal is not for her to line up in the exact spot. The goal is for me to help her be okay, that as I ask her forward, that it doesn't take a pleading, a begging, that there's no chaos and so on. And again, this isn't out of teaching an obedient response, but checking in where her ear is, where her eye is, if she can gently follow the feel, or if it seems like there's chaos and drag as I ask for her to line up. The lining up, like in the ideal spot, is the outcome. Watching if there's processing, watching if there's thinking, watching if there's a mentalist shutting down as a familiarity with being lined up is presented. All these different things are giving us information as to what will happen in the upcoming ride. So again, I'm on the block and I'm asking her to offer a place where she can participate, and I'm checking in, how is her breathing, where is her focus, is there any bounciness. This is not about containing the horse, and what I find for a lot of folks is they get so fixated on the position of am I near the stirrup that they don't actually assess what is the horse that I'm getting on. And there's a lot of folks who feel like they've done their groundwork, and if her brain goes away, slight wiggle the rein to bring the brain back to stay focused here. But there's a lot of folks who go, well, I did my groundwork, my horse was fine, and then they go to line up for the block and there's bounciness and there's chaos and there's all these different things. So this reaching down yesterday was a trigger for her to step away. So it's not about obedient repetition, but about instead offering options to help that horse think through and address whatever it is that's causing the trigger. So by the time you show up again, they're mentally with you and waiting.